Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna do something super cute. A really good friend of mine tagged me in a post a couple days ago, and this makeup artist was doing her makeup with a palette that looked like a manga comic, which was, for me, I like died because I love all things anime and Asian and just fashion and I freaking love that stuff. Okay, so anyways, she was like, that looks like you, it's so you should totally get it. And of course I immediately bought it. So it's called Makeup with Attitude, and it's the Manga anime eyeshadow palette. It has 35 colors in it. It's from Rude Cosmetics. However, I did purchase it from Walmart.com, and it was about 20 bucks. I think it was like $20.99 or something like that. And you can get free shipping from Walmart, or if you want it expedited, it's $6.99. So I paid 27 bucks for this palette. So I'll show you the palette, and it's like the cutest little thing. It looks, I feel like the actual vision came across really good, like what they wanted to do with this palette. It was an awesome idea. So it has a slip over it, and it has the little eyeshadow. It has like the colors running across it, and then on the back it has what the actual palette looks like, and it's so cute. So when you slide it open like that, it's the actual palette. Looks exactly like the book cover. I like the detail that they put into this. Like, they even have, if you look really closely, it's meant to look like a book. I can be really nitpicky and be like, oh well, you're supposed to read it from the back to the front, so that doesn't really, but I mean, like, it's an eyeshadow palette. So I really like what they did here. I think it's super cute. And so let's see. So when you open it, it's got little chapters in the front. And then it has the actual palette, which I really loved what they did here with the neutrals, because it's a palette that looks like a book. You could take it anywhere you want, and it's got all of the basic neutrals. So just being an old matte girl, I obviously looked at the colors and I was like, oh, that looks like cork. Oh, that looks like brulee. Oh, that looks like brown down. That looks like every color that you would need in a palette. For a basic neutral palette, you basically have here, and then you have your little pinks and pops of colors. It is predominantly metallic though, which I was kind of like, but I was like, let's make it work. So when you watch it initially, it's really soft and it's really creamy, but the color dissolves into your fingers. So I didn't want to do a finger swatch or an arm swatch or anything like that with this. I just wanted to go ahead and apply it and let you guys know what I think of the palette after I actually used it and applied it onto my eyes. I feel like that would be more fair and you could see it better, because I've swatched so many things before and it looks really nice, but then when you go to apply it, it's like, or I've had things where they swatch horrible, and then when you go to apply it, they're freaking amazing. So either way, I was like, I have to just put it on in general. So this is the eye look that I came up with it, and yeah, so let's see how I feel about it. So my eyebrows are already on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the palette. I'm super excited because I am just, it's just perfect and I love it so much. So let's get started. So what I'm noticing already right off the bat is there's definitely kickback. It's nothing like crazy insane where I'm like, oh my goodness, so much fallout. But there's definitely a little bit of kickback. It is a light shade, so I'm not gonna say it's not very pigmented. I do find myself, not like crazy though, because I do find myself going back and layering and layering. But let's keep going and let's see what's gonna happen.
I don't know if I wanted to try it, but Jesus, without this place, I never would have met someone like you.
Yeah, you could have.
No, I wouldn't. You would not have got me at all. At all.
So another thing that I'm starting to notice is that the colors are not playing very well with each other. They're starting to kind of all blend into one blob of color as opposed to a nice transition. They're very loose powdery, so they're not pushing in as well and gripping, which is really disappointing because I really wanted to love this palette, but we're going to keep going and see how it ends. So we're going to trust the process. So my eyes are halfway on, my lashes are drying, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my face on and finish off my eyes. So my face is on, and now we're gonna get back to the eyes. Wanted to love this palette with all my heart because it's just like the cutest thing, and I love the design of this palette. I feel like I would, even if like at the end of the day if I don't use it, I'm still gonna like keep it and put it up on my shelves because it's the most beautiful and like cutest little thing ever. I will say though that the colors swatch really nicely. However, there was kickback, which is normal, which is fine, because normally when you have palettes, you have a little bit of kickback. I didn't have a crazy amount of fallout, which was nice. The pigmentation just wasn't there for me though. It was really light and soft. I found myself having to go back over. Some of the colors were really chalky almost, and they just blend into, they just kind of like blend away. Like I had I had 3 layers of colors all topped on top of each other in rows like this on my eye. Had the lightest color, then a red tone to kind of make the other ones stand out, and then I had another tone under, and they just kind of, they didn't grip to the eye as much as I would like them to. They blend, but they blend into each other and away. So I will say that about this palette. What I do like about this palette is I would say it's for beginners because of the way that they blend. I wouldn't say for someone who's a little more advanced, who uses different types of colors for dimension, but if you're, you know, a 1 or 2 shadow girl, you just want to put a shadow on and go, or you have, you know, your transition color and you just want to put a little shimmer on the center of the lid or something like that, I feel like this would be a perfect palette because it would be very, very easy and simple for someone who's learning or for someone who's a beginner to practice their blending, and it kind of gives you that, like, it kind of just melts it for you in a good and bad way. So I'm rambling now. I did like it. The metallic shimmery colors, they were okay. When you first initially apply them, they're kind of like, they don't want to stick to the eye, but once you get them going, they're pretty good. They stick pretty nicely. I will say some of the darker colors that have the shimmer in them were kind of like I was disappointed. There wasn't a lot of the pigmentation of the shimmer in there. There wasn't a lot of like the glitter chunks that were coming off. They were just kind of like blending away into the air. But I would say this palette isn't gonna be like my everyday palette that I'm gonna go to and like run to. I might actually stick to these lighter colors, and I'll probably hit pan from this side over, but not so much this side. I don't really like how they blend, but whatever. Like, I've got tons of other palettes. Yeah, I'll probably hit pan on that color too. It looks, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's almost identical to Cork, which is one of my favorite colors. So yeah, it's not the greatest palette in the world, but for $20, you kind of get what you paid for. Like, you get a really, really cool, cute looking palette, and you get some cute colors, some good neutrals. And if you're looking for just a normal, everyday eyeshadow, I would say yeah, definitely, for sure. $20. You can get it on Walmart. Go ahead, add it to the cart now. I know you want to. But for more advanced artists who use multiple colors for dimension, for blending, a look like this, I did achieve the look that I wanted, but it wasn't the way that I wanted to achieve it. It was a little more difficult to get to where I wanted to go. However, it worked. So I am gonna still use it, and I'm gonna keep it, and I love it. So yeah, that's my opinion on this palette. So again, I got it. It is Rude Cosmetics, and I believe they have a website. However, I found it on Walmart. I got it on walmart.com for $20. I believe their website has it for the same amount as well. I know that they give out discounts if you sign up for their email, so you can do that as well. And yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with me. Let me know what you think in the comments of this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!